The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today, if you couldn't, well, tell from our little intro bit, we're going after the Women's North American Championship because that just made logical sense where we were at with the power rankings and so forth. So I was like, you know what, like they're wanting me to do something a little different here, so we're going to do something a little different here, and we're going to go after the Women's North American Championship, which is very exciting. So, as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's get to it. Last episode, we were in a few of Shotzi, and before that, we were just trying to get established on the show. And so I'm like, okay, it's episode 3, let's go for a let's go for a title. Although I think that just made the most sense, right? Because I'm like, okay, well, she's beaten a few people already, and we had a major feud, and we were at a premium live event. So let's go and get a title. So we've got the Women's North American Championship on the line. It's such a pretty title. I like it. And I'm like, well, hey, you know what? If we're getting some new titles in the game this year with the women's, like, mid-card titles, I might as well go after them. It's like Pokemon. We gotta catch them all. There we go. Maybe we're just in like a mid-card vortex for Christina Bennett this year. Oh, God. I don't know, but either way around, there it is, people. The beautiful Women's North American Championship. Let's get to the intros.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, Christina Bennett!
Well, the sound just kind of did a thing there.
And her opponent from Chelsea, Michigan, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley!
We can do this! I believe in Christina Bennett. Again, if you're new to the channel, this is our little Christina Bennett series where we just throw Christina Bennett right through the gambit and just kind of see what happens. We let Superstar Mode do its thing. It's a good time. Oh yeah, we had our first promo last time, which if we see a promo, we know to put the commentary on, and I need to shut up. So, again, we gotta iron out these things, right? Right. Oh. Wait, crap. Okay. Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong side of the screen, so that was my bad, y'all. I'll do a cheap shot. Bam! Beautiful clothesline right there. Again, I don't know how many episodes we're going to have of this week. I know that we were going to start my gym, and we might still do that. I at least wanted to have something up for y'all after, well, WrestleMania shenanigans. I'm all refreshed, rejuvenated, so I was like, well, this is kind of quick and easy for me to film, so that's what we're here for. I'm like paying really close attention to the video right now, and I'm like, it's kind of, it's acting up a little bit. It's acting up a little bit. Beautiful clothesline right there from Christina Bennett. I'm gonna try to find some time in the evenings at least, just to kind of fine-tune Christina Bennett and everything and get her uploaded to Community Creations. I think if you're on like new generation consoles, I think it's the same. So like, I don't know how the Community Creations works 100%. I think it's like current gen consoles get the current gen stuff, right? If I remember, because like the main ones, like you get the island ring with like PS5 and Xbox Series. I think that's the move, right? I could be wrong. Well, I'll fact check this in between matches because that just makes sense. But yeah. I just, you know, we had WrestleMania coverage to tackle this weekend between, you know, SmackDown, both nights of WrestleMania, and then by the time we got to Monday, I was like, I'm cooked. I was gonna do the Raw after Mania, and I'm like, Christina, you're tired. It's like, we're tired over here, and yeah, now I'm feeling a little bit more refreshed and rejuvenated. But now I'm like, well, it's gonna be really nice out this weekend, but Friday's gonna be kind of rainy, so I'm like, maybe I'll just do a bunch of filming, including the reaction video on Friday, and then just kind of like, just run around all weekend. Because it's gonna be so nice out. Over the top rope we go. Yeah, we're not here to be like good at the game necessarily. We're just here to kind of see what happens with Christina Bennett. Our goal is to get through all 3 shows this year. Maybe win the mid-card titles, maybe a women's championship along the way. But I'm determined to get at least like, you know, the North American title, the IC title, and the US title. Because I feel like that just makes sense. Because new titles, new game, new era, new shows, change of scenery. I think we're going to break it up into seasons, I think, so that way, like... Oh. That way, like, we can kind of break things up, like the NXT season, the Raw season, the SmackDown season, that sort of thing. And then my GM, I'm leaning into starting hopefully maybe this weekend. Hopefully. Again, if I can just like do the things. Which I should be able to. I'm filming this at like 9 o'clock at night on like Wednesday night or something like that, so I wouldn't rule it out entirely. Alright, going in for the cover, going in for the cover, and the pinfall. We've got a brand new Women's North American Champion.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's North American Champion, Christina Bennett.
Y'all, I was so tired like the early part of this week because I was like, I did not sleep well at all this weekend, but then I got like a decent amount of sleep the last couple nights, so I'm feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and all that. I'm ready to film some more of this series because I have a blast with this. So again, I think this should be up maybe Thursday if I can edit my video and stuff like that and edit this down. Should be pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy, but either way around, Christina Bennett winning her first championship. Only took, well, 3 episodes for her to do it, but to be fair, she did win a number of matches, so I think that makes sense. And again, we saw the power rankings like at the end of last episode too, so this all just makes sense. So let's see what happens next, and once again, a big congratulations are in order for Christina Bennett. Here we go. Christina Bennett with that North American Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Christina Bennett.
Here we go, people. Here we go. She looks great with that championship, too. You love to see it. Here we go. Christina Bennett in her first match, non-title matchup, of course, since winning the NXT North American Championship against Jaida Parker. Again, I want to see her in, like, a Fight Club match, but it needs to be under the right circumstances. That's what I just call the underground match, because that's what it is. Oh my goodness. But I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. Again, I don't know when this will be uploaded this week. Hopefully we can get an extra episode in for y'all this week as well. So that is the goal. We're going to just chill, hang out, play through a bunch of matches, chit-chat a little bit, and that sort of thing. Yeah, the weather's supposed to be like stupid nice this weekend, so I'm like, ooh, okay, that's a little extra motivation for me to actually get some things done. Love that for me. Of course, I say this as I was like, oh, that didn't end well for Christina Bennett there. But yeah, I was like, the weather's also really nice too during the week, and that's kind of what's been like another thing too, right? Like, obviously, we're back in the saddle in terms of just sleep, but at the same time, right now, it's like, oh, but the weather's really nice, and I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it after work a little bit. So yeah, otherwise I probably would have been back. And I was like, maybe I'll just maybe I'll just film some videos like Monday, Tuesday, and then the weather was really nice, and I'm like, no, I'm good. And I need to catch up on my sleep a little bit. I think a lot of people were probably feeling the same way, like, oh my gosh, like we're tired. And I wasn't even like doing all the shows either. Like, I just literally did, like, SmackDown and then, like, well, both nights of WrestleMania. Some people did some people really just, you know, they did all the shows. Some people were even watching the Hall of Fame, I think, too. And I'm like, that probably took just, like, massive stamina right there. I don't know how y'all do it, but massive respect. Because by the time I got to Monday, I'm like, I'm cooked, I'm done. I'm tired. Oh. Oh. Missed that one right there. Oh, okay, released that one early. That was my bad, y'all. Oh, we got that one, though. Three's a charm, right? Right. Love that for us. Bam! I'll probably crank up the difficulty after this match, just so that way we can have a little bit more fun. Just a little bit. And this is our shorter series where we just kind of yap and play through some matches with Christina Bennett, and we just see what she gets up to, and we just see where the game takes us. Oh no. We take some L's along the way, that's just what happens. Oh, 1 count right there. I thought that was going to be a 2 count, or at least a 2 count. Christina Bennett's unreal, dude. Christina Bennett is unreal. Oh, counter. Beautiful DDT right there. That was a cool move. That was a cool move. That was a cool move. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are still on 2K25. I think DLC is coming up around the corner. I think we have something coming up in May. Again, I'll have to triple check that too. I was gonna triple check the other thing too about the community creations. But I forgot to. So that was my bad, y'all. That was my bad. Alrighty, Christina Bennett connects. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Christina Bennett picks up the win here tonight.
Here is your winner, Christina Bennett!
Alrighty. Okay, so I knew that I was onto something here. So players on last-gen platforms and PC will be able to share their created content exclusively amongst themselves. And then current gen consoles, PlayStation and Xbox Series X and S, will have their own separate ecosystem for community creations. And that's probably because of the island mode that got introduced, and only current gen consoles can get the island. I don't know why, but like I would feel like PC would kind of be more of like kind of current gen. I don't know. That's just based on vibes though, but that's kind of what we got going on here. Yeah, I mean that answered that question. So yeah, if you have PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S, then once all the characters are uploaded to Community Creations at some point, then you'll be able to snatch them up. So that answers that question. Alrighty, we get to create a rivalry, create a match, championship match, create a team. So, the superstar of your choice. We'll create a match, I think. I kind of just want to have her just fight the NXT parking lot, to be honest. I just want to see what happens. That would be funny. That would be funny. No, get me into the NXT parking lot, please. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. We'll have a fight in the NXT parking lot. Custom match for Christina Bennett has been created for tonight's show. Beautiful. So I think we'll just kind of pick up where we left off in the next episode and go from there. We'll start out with our big fight in the NXT parking lot, because that just sounds like a trip. One more thing to kind of fact check here. Release date for the first DLC pack, which will have Motor City Machine Guns, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, and a special celebrity guest to be announced. That one comes out on May 14th, so we got a little bit of time before that next/first DLC comes out. Either way around, let's go ahead and take a little look-see-poo at our power rankings. We're at number 3, which is great. So we're in good company over here, which is awesome to see. And yeah, we're right at number 3, which is great. So go team. Either way around, I know this was probably a shorter episode than usual. Again, this is more of a shorter series for us, just so we can play usually about 2 to 3 matches at a time and just see what shenanigans go down. Either way around, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Next time, we will be jumping right into the NXT parking lot brawl, and we'll just see what happens. So again, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.